2021 came with the release of an ambitious two-player platformer and a Mario Switch port, both being top-of-the-line fantastic experiences. Which leaves gamers with one question. Which one is better? This isn't the first time I pitted a Mario game against another game. The last time, it was Mario Odyssey vs. Breath of the Wild. But this is the first time it's going against a game in the same genre. It Takes Two is a fun, shiny platforming game that has to be played by two people to complete different challenges. The synopsis is that two parents are getting a divorce, but their daughter wants them to get back together again, so she unknowingly transforms them into dolls, and they have to fight against various household objects. It's a game that takes itself very seriously, especially during the part where you fight an anime squirrel. Alright, here we go. What is this? Is this Street Fighter now? Alright, looks like he has a very simple move, so... What? Where did that come from? But nobody gives a shit about the story. What matters most is how fun the game is. And it's very fun. There's different sections of the game where it gives both players their own tools to use to progress, and it's all about coordinating with your partner to help each other get through the level, which will result in a lot of deliberately fucking each other over. She's British?
That was kind of fun, actually.
But this is why the game is so fun. They'll also surprise you with a lot of real goofy shit, like sucking the eyeballs out of a vacuum, or you have a boss battle with a clock and then it nukes itself to kill you, or these army squirrels will think you're betraying them without any evidence and then pull out AK-47s and gun you down. At one point, the game transforms into a medieval MMO and you get chased by a mechanical baby with a rolling pin. This game is fucking weird. The worlds you play in are gorgeous though. Each area has its own vibe, its music, and its style. The ski resort is my favorite because you can dick around in the ski village with a soothing medley that plays in the background. There's this part where you're flying through the woods, and it felt like I was soaring through a painting. It was so goddamn unique. The game is full of beautiful landscapes, fun platforming, and hilarious narratives. Super Mario 3D World is known as one of the weaker Mario games, but that's because it has to live up to being a Mario game. As expected, there's lots of different types of generic worlds, such as the Acorn Forest, the desert, and the Arctic, and each world has levels. Like It Takes Two, each level has you experimenting with a different mechanic, a different power-up that you have to use to get through the level. The worlds are fun and bubbly, and the music is upbeat and super enjoyable. Both games instill a childlike whimsicality, while still being enjoyable for all ages. But where Mario keeps things fresh and with its new powers and sections, It Takes Two gets old after 10 hours, which is why my friend and I still haven't beaten the game. Each level on Mario is about 10 minutes, whereas an It Takes Two level is about an hour.
God damn it!
1 hour is a long time to be using the exact same items in the exact same setting. Not every level's like this, a lot of these are bangers, but when you get that 1 week level, that shit is draining. This clock level isn't boring, but it's kinda boring. And then after over an hour of the clock level, we jumped into the winter level, which is pretty fun. But then you hop into the garden level. The start of the level didn't have a very good impression on me, and my items sucked, and I wasn't trudging through another hour of that, which is why I still haven't picked up the game since. Mario keeps things fresh every level, which is why it's so addicting. Now we're on the fence here. We're taking this down to the courthouse. Mario is a lot of fun and entertaining, but It Takes Two has a lot more personality and hilarious potential depending on who you play with. So which game is better? Well, that's hard to say. I think they're both just as good, but It Takes Two has a lot more potential. Mario is a straight consistent line of good, and It Takes Two has really high highs, but low lows. If they cut the levels down to about half an hour, I think that would make the game truly incredible. But either way, both games are something I really recommend you playing if you're a fan of having a blast. Super Mario 3D Land and It Takes Two is getting a strong, very strong B+.